This is like our, what, 6th Q&A?
6.
This is my first one.
I think so, right?
I
6.
think so. This is my first one. Silver.
Hello everyone. So, yeah, the last time we did this one was in last year, 2020.
Yeah, beginning of 2020.
Yeah, right after our trip from Mexico. And we usually do a Q&A when we're celebrating like every 50,000 subscribers. So here we go. Let's go. Are you nervous? Of course I'm nervous. There are many questions. I'm gonna have to answer them all in English. Explain what we're doing here.
First off, we would like to say thank you very much for the 100,000 friends on YouTube now. Yeah, we've reached over 200,000 friends on YouTube.
We are here to celebrate the 250,000 mark. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay.
Wake up a little early.
You like this? Alright, so this video is to celebrate our 350,000 mark on YouTube.
Yay, thank you.
But when we achieved 400,000, you were not here. You were in treatment. We're almost 450,000 now.
Yeah, I think like 431,000.
Yeah, which is amazing, so thank you.
Yes, thank you if you're watching, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much.
Yes. So, should we start? We have a lot of questions.
Get right into it. Do you have your phone?
Oh, it's here. When you first met, was what you're doing now something you talked about, or did you discover this common interest later?
Because at the beginning I pretty much would edit the videos because I wanted to, and Bernardo at the time didn't really show a lot of interest.
No.
And even if you did, probably I would have said no.
He was the one who had the idea of starting recording and putting videos together. That's something you would do like with your family.
Yeah, for Christmas gifts. I just started this long time ago, and I would put maybe like an hour worth of kind of memories, video clips and pictures, and then give that to them for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then it kind of started when we would go to waterfalls, I would record, and then also the coming out story, and then it just kind of built to a weekly thing.
Yeah, but at first I was very camera shy. I did not like speaking to the camera. I was barely in social media. Right. So having a YouTube channel was something that never had crossed my mind.
Obviously now it's become both of our passions.
Yes, it's become something that we both love and something that we want to constantly improve. And it's truly a way to explore our creativity. Which of you two would make a prettier drag queen?
You, Bernardo would.
There's no doubt. You would be a much prettier drag queen.
We did have a little clip where we could change into
I think it was in our old apartment here in Portland. Yes.
I think I actually looked kind of pretty.
Dude, where here? Dude, look,
Wow.
kiss. Give me a little kiss. I'd be ugly as hell as a drag queen. Jesus.
Yeah, you would.
You would be pretty.
I would be really ugly, like. I really would.
Bernardo looks a little busted.
Excuse me.
But you're handsome. You're handsome. You're handsome though. Just that. Do you guys plan on going back to Brazil? Do you miss your life in Brazil, the sea and the sun?
Do we miss Brazil? Yes. We miss Brazil a lot.
We do.
And several times we watch our old videos, us going to the beaches, going to waterfalls, going on trails when it's sunny. It rains a lot here. It's not just during the winter, but also during spring. So it will probably stop raining like when it gets to June, July. So coming from Brazil when you are from Florida, I think it does affect the both of us. and I do miss Brazil a lot.
And I miss the simple life in Brazil. Like when we would go to Chapada and stop on the side of the road and get like the Brazilian snacks. It was just, it was just
It
really
was a
surrounded
simpler
by
life.
nature.
It was a simpler life, I would say.
Yeah.
We would have a lot of contact with nature. But here we also have a lot of contact with nature. It's just a different vibe.
Yeah, it's a different type. It's hard to explain, but
It's
there
hard
is
to
a
explain.
different type of vibe that
Yeah.
we do miss.
Yeah. Saudade.
So
Yes.
did you Brazil?
And are we going back to Brazil?
I think we've talked about it would be really nice to go back to Brazil, and we really loved the Chapada, where it was like a 2 minute.
Chapada dos Veadeiros.
It was a 2 minute, or not 2 minute, 2 hour drive from Brasilia, and we've kind of just been like, oh, it'd be really nice to live there.
If we decide to establish ourselves there, I think that's going to be really in the future, like not anytime soon. I think we have a lot of things that we want to do here in the US, and maybe retire in Brazil, or
Maybe a little further.
maybe a little earlier. But no, not anytime soon. We're not going back to Brazil only to visit.
Yeah.
Who is more safado of the two of you?
I want to hear your answer. What is your answer?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Oh, next year.
One more year.
Nope.
I got fourth. Let me just get
No.
second or first.
No.
Let me just get second.
That's
Let
not
me just get a trophy.
No.
Why?
I can give you a trophy.
I don't want your trophy. I want that trophy.
I'll give you a good trophy.
What is it?
I'll give you one.
Beep, beep. You're so thought.
This isn't hot, this is scary. BP, I'm gonna take but get off of it. Of course it did. We didn't even know. Concentrate. Get in the moment. You're You know, answer it truthfully. We're doing a Q&A, you gotta answer it truthfully.
Okay, I would say that would be maybe.
Why are you afraid to say it's you?
Oh, I don't know.
Of course it's you. I mean, he walks around here naked with the
That doesn't
lights
make me
open.
safado.
Well, how you're walking around does make
That
you safado.
does not make me
With
safado.
certain things.
That makes me lazy. I don't want to put on shorts, and I don't care if someone's watching.
I think that's safado. I was also wondering how long it takes for you to make a video. Like, how long does it take to edit? Because since now you post a video every 2 weeks.
We used to post videos every week
Yes, we did.
because he wanted it.
Yes, it was like every week. And I was upset if we didn't post one. It was, yeah,
Yeah, so we would put a lot of pressure on ourselves
for sure.
to keep that schedule, and it kind of burnt us out a little bit. I think it started being a little bit stressful. So we can see that for us at least, creativity does not work that way. We try not to put pressure on ourselves in terms of the amount of videos to post each month.
Yeah, and Bernardo is kind of more, he puts the story together. Because we do film a lot because we enjoy it. So you look through all the videos and he makes the story. The both of us, we really like to find the music, and I really enjoy the sounds. So I like making the transitions and the sounds connecting, and I do like putting the music together with the clips. And now, because we're not posting once a week, we can really sit and talk about it and, you know, have each other's ideas and then watch it on the TV, then, you know, and like the last video, which thank you all so much for the comments on that
The
one.
comments were really cool.
Yeah,
So
and
we're
that
glad
was-
you guys liked it.
And that was probably one of our favorite videos that we've done. And that video, it took about probably a week and a half to edit.
Yeah.
So
It took a week and a half, but it's not like we spent the whole day editing a
Right.
video.
I've had the impression that Bernardo has a foot fetish and that Adam secretly likes to be tickled.
So that's not true. I don't have a foot fetish. Like,
You don't?
no. Don't ask me to suck your toe or anything
No,
like that.
he doesn't.
I really don't.
No.
And I wouldn't like you to do anything with my feet, and I wouldn't like to do anything with your feet. So just leave the feet out of the
Yeah,
equation.
yeah, he's not a feet person.
No, I'm not.
No.
But I do like to tickle you.
But no, I don't secretly like to be tickled. That's not something that turns me on.
Your ticklish? Ticklish. No.
No.
What about do you have a fetish?
A foot fetish?
Yeah.
It's not a fetish, but I mean, I wouldn't suck your toes,
Thank you. Thank you.
but you can suck mine.
No.
Just kidding. You have such a symbiotic relationship. Do you each also have personal interests, and what are some examples? So I think right now, one of the things that I'm really enjoying that I learned in rehab was watercoloring painting. And that's something that I think is a personal interest of mine, even though you do
I
classes
do have
with me.
classes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's way more gifted.
No, that's not true.
In that area than I am.
Our minds are very different. So
My
yours
mind is more abstract,
yeah.
I think.
And I also I like to do anything with hands, like gardening, and I would really like to get into pottery, but I'm just focusing right now on the watercoloring painting.
Yeah. I would say that I'm much more into writing than doing things with my hands.
Right.
So I do like writing, and that's something I would like to explore more. Photography is something that I would like to explore more as well.
His eye in photography is totally different than mine.
Yeah, we are very different, even though we spend a lot of our time together doing common things.
Yeah. Even the videoing is different, even the drones, everything is
Everything is
different.
very different. Do you have a list of places you're gonna travel to when traveling is more acceptable? If so, where are you going? Oh gosh, there are so many places we would love to go. And to me, like, the priorities, they change every week. But I would love to go to Portugal, I would love to go to Spain, Italy, Sweden, Norway, Australia.
Oh my gosh, you got a lot.
I got a lot of places I would love to go. So, yeah, we're gonna have to choose it.
What is like your one? Do you have
One. Like the other day was Australia because I was crazy to see the sun, but now I feel like Norway and Sweden. I think going more to the Nordic countries.
So Austin, this is where
I'm a Gemini, so that's how my mind works.
well, we're different in this area because the one place I really, really, really would like to go is India. I really would like to do an ashram, go stay in one of those and work on meditation, yoga, and more inner stuff. I gotta pee. Happy dough.
What are some of the little things that annoy you all about each other?
Yeah, I wanted to know this one because I knew that was going to be in there.
I knew you were gonna love this question.
I was trying to figure out what you were going to say.
So, like the little things that would annoy me about you before, you kind of stopped doing them. So, which I'm really grateful for that. Thank you, Jesus.
So I don't do anything that annoys you.
No, it's not like that. Calm down, sweetie. So he used to leave things in his pockets. He doesn't do that anymore. He washes the jar blender when he uses it. So those are positive things. But the way he puts away things here in the apartment, like, I don't understand his logic. Like chargers, for instance. Sometimes you put one charger in one of the kitchen drawers, and he put the other charger under the bed, and he puts the other charger in the console table behind the couch. So I am trying to understand his logic to organize things here in the loft, and that annoys me sometimes.
Well, at least mine are in a drawer somewhere. Yours are on the floor.
Well, it's easy to find on the floor. It's right there.
So there are two things that.
Two?
Yes.
I only said one.
Well, and they're happening right now, and I'm gonna show.
What do you mean?
You're gonna see, and you probably already know because
No, I don't.
I have told you many times. So we drink a lot of water, and normally, so when we go to bed, if it's like this, he doesn't fill it up. If he does fill it up, he fills it up to here. So when I fill it up, it's up to here, so we drink it all day. The other one, when I was getting ready to do the video, where's the toilet paper? Toilet paper. There's none.
And where's all the toilet paper that I put here? Huh?
You used it.
I used it.
So,
You used it.
those are, when you're ready to expand your family, will you adopt, or do you want a baby Adam or a baby Bernardo?
So, about kids, we're not planning to have kids anytime soon, not for now. And I would say that when that happens, it's gonna be through adoption, right? Yeah,
But we are trying to expand the family, and we are really looking to adopt a dog. And last week, we actually went to go look at a potential dog.
And it's a little bit challenging for us because I have allergies to some breeds. So we went there to see the dog. He was super cute, but he would be a great dog for us. But I had an allergic reaction to him, so yeah, we couldn't adopt him. It's gonna be hard to find a dog that way, but we're gonna keep looking for it.
So we're looking.
Yeah, we do want to expand our family.
Yeah.
How do you cope with all the demands for time and attention from 430,000 subscribers and 700 patrons, plus nutrition clients? So something that we don't mention a lot here on our videos is that we also, besides YouTube and Patreon, we also work for a nutrition company. It's a small company.
The company's called Concentric Consulting, and we have a really cool boss named Randy. And so I was working with him after I competed, and then now Bernardo is. So we're all, the three of us, we're a team.
Our time throughout the week is dedicated to that company, trying to conciliate that work with YouTube, trying to reply to every comment. It's hard.
The letters we get in our PO box, I mean, some of them I read to my psychiatrist, so we read them, and we would love to reply back to everything that we get, but
that would be impossible.
Yeah, it would be a lot.
Yeah, we would love to be able to reply to everyone.
This one's for you. Bernardo never told us about his background, so I want to ask about Bernardo's family.
So, yeah, I tend to be much more reserved than you, I think.
For sure.
Here on YouTube, I don't think I share a lot of my story. So, I have many siblings. A lot. I have 10 because one of them passed away. One of my sisters, she passed away a couple of years ago. But both my parents, they got married twice. I come from their second marriage. I am the youngest among them all. My mom, she passed away in 2012. I had a very close relationship with her. We were very, very close to each other. My dad, he passed away last year from COVID in Brazil. We didn't really have a close connection. He started showing symptoms of Alzheimer's. And that required a lot of attention from me, my sister, and my mom. So the three of us, we would take care of him. And that's when I had more of a closer kind of connection with him. He was alcoholic, so my childhood wasn't so peaceful. And yeah, there are many stories that I find kind of uncomfortable sharing. So maybe that's why I don't share a lot here. So this one is for you, and it's a deep one too. What are your toughest battles with sobriety?
Obviously, I think this is going to sound very easy, but for me it's hard about taking care of myself. Like waking up early in the morning and meditating, journaling, reading, going to all the meetings online, doing the therapy sessions. Those are, it's a concern for me because sometimes I just get so focused in doing a project that I just forget to think about myself.
It doesn't sound easy. Like everything that you have to do to keep yourself on track. It's a lot of work.
You're doing good. Very proud.
Bernardo, were you worried about Adam's return home after rehab and how that would change your relationship? How do you help him navigate through a life of sobriety?
It is deep. So, yeah, of course, I would be lying if I said I wasn't concerned. I was more concerned about what kind of impact the treatment would have on you, if it would really have an impact in terms of your mental health, you being in a better place, if you would really come back in a better state of mind. That was a concern for me, and as soon as you got back, I could see that, yeah, it was. I'm really grateful that you had a chance to really go to treatment, because that made the whole difference in the world. You were in a much better place, and then the fear kind of dissipated, and you staying on track, you not relapsing. Of course, it's also like a concern. Every day I ask him, are you gonna go to a meeting today? What time is your meeting? Have you meditated? Sometimes if I feel like he's getting anxious, I say, oh, let's meditate a little bit. We don't drink alcohol anymore at all. So, but to be honest, I don't miss it. I try to support him in those ways, right?
That's good.
And I hope I'm doing okay.
You're doing okay. You're doing good. Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts about putting down roots, either in Portland or somewhere else in the next 2-3 years? We do have plans to settle down somewhere. It's not going to be here in Portland, but we do feel like we miss having a place that it's ours, that we can call our home. Like the loft is great, but we know this is something temporary.
We have talked about kind of renovating something with our hands, but
putting our work into something, but that's going to be something in the future, and we want to be really in nature, like immersed in nature.
Yeah, for sure.
We want that. So we don't know when that's going to happen. It will probably take quite some time, but we know we want that.
That's our goals.
Oh, it's the last one.
It's a good one. Name the top 3 most attractive body parts of each other.
That's easy. That's easy.
So what are yours?
No, I love your whole body, but the parts, you probably know the answers.
I don't know.
Yeah, you like the booty. I like your booty's nice. I love your booty, your shoulders, you're white, and I love your eyes. Like his eyes, they're hypnotizing. So I love your eyes too. But I love your thighs, I love your calves, I love your chest, your cheeks, your liver.
Okay, so mine, I love your eyes.
My eyes, they're not even blue.
You don't have to have blue eyes. I like brown eyes.
He's trying to be sweet. I like your eyes.
These aren't in the top order. I like your biceps. And I like your butt and your I don't know how to
You didn't have to
I don't know how to
say
say it.
I understood when you said empty.
Thank you all so much for watching and supporting our channel and subscribing. It really does mean a lot to us.
Yes, we're gonna have 450,000 subscribers. That's really cool. So thank you so much for being here.
And we are going to put some extra questions. And if you would like to support our work, you can go to our Patreon channel, where the link's down below. We will see you in our next video.
See you next time.
All right.
Beijos.
Beijos.
Bye bye. You get up.
What?
You get up.
I need some tea.
Yeah, you're gonna. Good that you're getting less annoying.
Well, I wish you would get less annoying, but the toilet paper just happened this morning. And I had
Because
to
he
get,
leaves the toilet paper
No,
right when it's the end.
Wait.
It's right in the end, so he pretends there's still a little bit of toilet paper left, and he doesn't have to refill it.
Can I get a word in?
No.
This morning, I know it's going to sound a little, but it happens to everyone. There was no toilet paper there, and
Because what was left there was just a little.
Can I finish? So how I had to go in the trash can and get the two rolls that had a little piece of paper on it, and I had to use that. Said I knew this question was coming, and I said, thank goodness I can actually say my pet peeve in this video.
You did not do that.
I did. Thank you.
Thank you for not refilling toilet paper.
Whoever asked that question, thank you so much.